Alright guys, we're here with mixer number 80. Not 100% sure why this one took so long to fill. I thought it was actually a really well put together mixer. Maybe it was the prices. Which is fine, man. There's like no pressure. Like, it's not... If anybody ever hears me talking about brakes or whatever, especially if you're a new guy, it's not me complaining or bitching or anything like that. I'm just trying to get feedback about how to make the group fill quicker, because if I fill quicker, I can do more stuff. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to do, whether it comes to giveaways or whatever else, or just growing. I want to make sure that whenever they expand to basketball and football, we're getting a proper allocation. Just want to make it the best environment for everybody in the group. I don't want guys to get in breaks and have to sit around for days, so... Whenever I ask for feedback, it's just for feedback. Can promise you price-wise is kind of almost where it has to be at, just based off of where the market's at and everything else. But, because trust me, if I could make the brakes cheaper, give them away for free, I would. I'm actually going to talk to my rep about something. So I have a couple cases of Big League coming, and I'll do what I want with it regardless if I don't get whatever. But I think I'm gonna do something, if anybody's any kids, some sort of kids, like couple box break a Big League, just as long as you pay for the shipping, to give back, because I know there's guys that get in these breaks with their kids to watch them or whatever else. But I'm also gonna, next month, I'm probably gonna do something with a charity and have people pick up charities and donate, give, like, if anybody wants to put extra dollar in for their spot, like, I'll match it with $2 or something. So there's a lot of stuff I want to do. I just want mostly the consistency so that I can hire. I want to be able to hire people to make the shipping better, to make everything more efficient, so it's not like me running around like a chicken with my head cut off, and then you guys feel like I'm ignoring you, because I feel like there's some guys that think I'm ignoring them or I don't answer their message right away, and it's literally just because I'm like, well, A, I still work at a government job full-time, but it's just a lot of, like, I'm just doing a lot of other stuff, so I have to kind of turn off the social media, or like I'll never get anything done. I was going to say, I know that sounds crazy, but we got my man Cowrican Jr. here, Project 2020. Ben Bauer did a card, give him a nice rub on the boxes. Got Mike Trout on the box topper for the Angels. If you want it, Eric, let me know. So I know there's... Yeah, I mean, I take pride to make sure that your cards get there safe. I'd like to, like, also expand the grading. Like, whenever this SGC order comes back, I'll show it to you guys. But essentially, other than maybe one or two submissions, well, there's one that's just, I don't know, man. Like, I try not to make jokes about it, because I know there's some people that their families are going through stuff or people pass away. But I'm, like, worried that the grader and the one thing died. Like, they've just been sitting in the grading phase since, I don't know, Christmas time? Like, I don't know. I call PSA, and they give me the answer of, well, they're in the grading phase. Like, the grader will grade them when they grade them. Like, I don't know. That's not a good answer. This could be... But I think in the new year, they've sped up the process some. It's just, I think there's some old orders that are, like, just stuck in, like, an old process or backlog, or... I don't know. They went through all these updates, and some of those orders got all jacked up and took forever. But that's PSA. I mean, even SGC, though. Like, I sent some stuff to SGC, and it took forever to get back. Like, there was no... Like, I know they don't promise any... I mean, nobody promises an actual turnaround time. But, yeah, I mean, I think it's ridiculous. Back to the sleeving and top loading. I think it's ridiculous that a breaker, especially, like... I mean, I was doing it all by myself. Dylan does a lot of the sleeving and almost exclusively all the sleeving and top loading now. I just want to hire a second person so they can do the shipping, because literally I do all the shit. So I do the actual shipping itself still, like all of it. Dylan does the sorting, but I'm trying to move everything 100% over to the shop and get it out of my house so I get my basement back. Or at least part of my basement back. I also just need a bigger shop. I mean, that's been a problem in itself, to be able to hire more people, but I definitely am talking passively to somebody to come break part-time. Mostly break for Loupe. Like, he'll fill in for me if I have to go on vacation or not. Like, I can't go. I don't know, guys. I have two little kids. I can't be going on vacations anymore trying to bring cards with me and break cards. Like, it's just such a pain. And I mean, I'll do it. Like, I mean, you guys know I'll do it. We got Randy Johnson to start us off on the Chrome Refractor for the Mariners. Nice card here. But it's starting to be to where, like, yeah, with the kids, it's just becoming too much to bring a bunch of card stuff. Because they have too much shit themselves. We have Spencer Torkelson, Goldschmidt, Wade Boggs, Wheeler, Story. We have D.L. Hall, Rollins, Vientos, Kershaw, Seaver, Lindor, Walker, Fielder, Wainwright, Thomas, Ortiz. We have Miles Mastrobuoni. And Joseph thinks that he can come and sort the cards with me, which I don't think anybody wants a 3-year-old sorting their cards. 2 more years, I can get some child labor out of the kid, though. I was going to say. For the Cubs, we have Javier Baez and Tim Anderson. Then again, he might handle the cards better than I've seen some breakers handle the cards when they're packaging. So we have Stan Musial. It would just be like you get anywhere else if I had my son handle them. We have Mitch Haniger. We have Veritek, Tellez. We have Manny Machado, Riley, Marte, Max Muncy, Outman, Winfield, Robinson, Gunnar Henderson, Wagner, Tovar. We have Riley, Garcia, O'Hoppe, Guerrero, Waldachuk, Cody Bellinger, Eloy Jimenez. But I get it's not like COVID-era sports cards anymore. But there's no reason that a breaker can't sleeve your rookie cards. I mean, unless it's something like Eloy Jimenez. Something where the rookie cards like flagship where like the paper, some of the big guys maybe. We got Jake Cronenworth, Lodolo, and Bello. But for anything else, like, there's no reason people can't sleeve them. We have Alek Manoah, Banks, Colas, Votto, Abreu, Juan Soto, Walker, Grove, Verlander, Hoskins, Jones, Stevenson, Freeman. I mean, I've seen people not top load like Chrome first to people, which is wild to me. We have Soto, Smith, Garcia, Johnson, VR, Rodon, Ryan, Ozzie Smith, Sandoval, Julio Rodriguez, Hernandez, Senga, Massey, Canseco, Bay, Bieber, Cabrera, Pena, Brett, and Rosarena. I didn't realize when I first started to get back in the hobby, like really into the hobby, like I've always passively collected, that pitchers didn't just sell for like as much as they, in my opinion, should for how meaningful they are. But I was getting breaks in a group, and literally I probably have like 100 Bobby Miller Chrome first. So at one point I did. I started selling them off slowly. We have David Wright, and I shit you not, the breaker did not sleeve any of them. Like, and you look, Bobby Miller's, he could be a breakout Cy Young candidate this year. We have Bo Bichette, Jim Palmer, Joe Morgan, Aranda, Posey, Blackman, Green, Moreno. This is a big breaker. This isn't like some random guy that was just breaking during COVID. We have Mel Ott, Lever Peguero, Peyton Burdick for the Marlins. So I think it's wild to me, like, how little some breakers take care of people's cards. Peyton Burdick for the Marlins. Say Freddie Freeman on the blue for the Dodgers. Say that's going to be a 38 out of 50. Don't have any more regular top loaders here. This should be one. On the blue. Got the Dodgers in this one. It's going to be Stuart Gates. The Marlins is Matt. Back-to-back blues and an auto. I was going to say they just loaded the pack. We got Carlos Rodon on the 46 out of 50 to the Yanks. That's going to go to Adam Lyons. Aaron Judge, Chisholm Jr., Yastrzemski, Gehrig, Woodruff, Nimmo, and Mathewson. Have Aaron Judge, Ortiz, Woods Richardson, Jose Barrios. And that's going to be a 2 out of 25 for the Blue Jays. Well, we found the loaded box, boys, so I was going to say. On the Barrios rainbow foil. Go to Matt. We have Alec Thomas, Marte, Cobb, Hayes, Biggio, Franco, Peterson, Waters, India, Arenado, Jeter, Groshans. We have Babe Ruth, Perez, and Suzuki. McKenzie, Smith, Cabrera, Adames, Cortez. We have Griffey Jr., Stanton, Assad, Rodriguez, Scherzer, Stargell, Cavalli, and O'Neal Cruz. That's going to be the box of Stadium Club. Into a box of Inception. Yeah, that was a good box of Stadium Club. I'm still disappointed they didn't do triple threads, mostly, but Stadium Club Chrome's always a good one, too. I hate breaking it. I'll be honest with you, it's like the stock they have for it is traditionally pretty sticky, which just sucks for breaking. It's like they took the paper version of Stadium Club and just put it in Chrome and made it kind of sticky. But I do think that the cards are some of the prettiest cards, and I'm disappointed they canceled the Chrome version of Stadium Club this year. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We got Jeter Downs on the green, Yordan Alvarez on the pink to the Astros, 55 out of 99. Jeff Mercado's not in this one, so the Astros will hit hard. I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm sorry that I forced you into a Bowman draft and then you skunked. See, I feel like a dick. 55 out of 99. You got Jeter Downs on the green here. I was going to say, I don't know if he'll make... He's going to be in the Yankees organization. I don't know if he'll ever get called up. All the talent in the world just can never put together. We got Matt Mervis, Moreno, Mike Trout, Cade Cavalli, and behind them, we're going to have a silver ink Oswald Peraza, 39 out of 99. And it looks like taking the chance on the Yankees for Adam Lyons is paying off. Your name is now A.A. Ron. Sorry, bud. I renamed you. Nice hit for Adam. They have a little bit of concerns about Peraza. I've seen some news articles, but it's from a Yankees outlet, so the Yankees always have concerns with everybody. It's like if a guy's not batting 800 in the spring training, he might not be the man. I was going to say, but yet Anthony Volpe's the next Derek Jeter. I don't know. I don't understand Yankees media. It's wild to me. Yeah, it didn't help either that you guys had a good rookie this year, so I know he's out for half the season. I'm just saying it's like they don't even give the guy a chance, but like they were all over Gleyber Torres, and they're still Yankees fans. I think Gleyber Torres is like an amazing player, where Torres has also struggled. And I think a lot of it, man, is just the pressure to be a Yankee. The thing that gets the Yankees in a lot of stuff is whenever legends are there, because they have such a historic franchise that you start to get guys, especially since Jeter's signing a bunch and Mariano Rivera's signing. This makes the price go up. Tomorrow I'm going to post Bowman Chrome, 3 and 3, 3 HTA, 3 Hobby. It filled really fast the last time I did it. The prices were good. I'm going to keep it the same prices. They're going to be out of fresh cases, so there will be options to double up if you want to keep your team throughout the entire cases. But we'll do 3 and 3 to start just for price. To keep the prices down a little bit. I mean, but you could be like a Pirates fan where in all the big stuff they don't have anybody in it, so you don't ever get to collect or chase your team or your players whenever there's like a Luminaries or like you don't see them trying to get Willie Stargell to sign. I think actually Willie Stargell might have passed away, but they don't get Dave Parker. They don't get anybody from the Pirates to. Willie Stargell pass away? I can't remember now. But they don't get any of the Pirates legends to sign. They don't even get try to get like a Jason Kendall to sign. I know the Pirates don't have like a super storied history in that sense, but man, they don't even get. You can't even get no Andy Van Slyke cards. Like, Can't give me somebody, a Jason Bay in a Pirates uniform. Maybe a Brian Giles, you know, one of those bums that didn't leave or whatever. Or that left or only played for a while. We have Jose Barrio, Michael Wisely, O'Brien Hayes. Next week, Bowman Inception comes out, as well as the Archive Signature Series, so we'll do some breaks with those for sure. We have Adley Rutschman, Senga, Harris, Bellinger, Votto, Candelario, Raggins, Winker. We have Levy Stout, Williamson, Pham, G-Man Choi, Josh Jung, and Matt Stram. Ohapi, Fat, Shohei Ohtani, Jake Irvin, Tovar, Yepez, Castro, Refractor, Luis Arraez, Kelnick, Bryce Terang, which is going to be a green speckle, 5 out of 99 photo variation. Nice hit there for the Brewers and Dylan. Oh, he gets in breaks and he hits. People are going to think I'm stacking the boxes for him or some shit. Nice hit, Dylan. We have Riley Green, Jake Berg, Wandy Peralta, Hunter Brown. I have no control to the cards. I'm just making a joke. We have Devin Williams, Andrus, Nicky Lopez, Moreno. We have Brett Phillips, Caballeros, and Miguel Vargas. Brian Rochillo on the Prism Refractor, Yoshida, Beebe, Gonzalez, Solano, Lourdes Goriel Jr., Mendick, Joyce, Refsnyder, William Contreras, Gavin Stone, Kiermaier, crushed. Ronald Acuna Jr. That's going to go to Clay Whitener. Just so you know, Clay, I love you more than the other break groups you're breaking in right now. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Nice hit. We have Yordan Alvarez, Garrett Mitchell, Velasquez, Acton, Joey Weimer on the Prism Refractor, Garver, Julian. Actually, is Evan, are you watching right now? We have JP France, Kyle Lewis, Shea Langeliers. We have Varland, Chavez, Anthony Volpe, Taj Bradley, Soriano, Jansen, Diaz, Drury, Hill, Lyles, Jesse Winker, Zach Neto. I'm going to shoot you a message afterwards about something I put in your last package. Nardi, Lestelle. I just want to make sure you got it. Witt Jr., Hosmer, Alvarez, Taveras, Walker, Hernandez, and Dylan Moore. We have 96 out of 150 on the True Blue. Going to the Cubs on the Miles Mastrobuoni. Nice little color match for the Cubbies. And speaking of Evan, Jose Caballero, Farmer, Matt Mervis, J.J. Bleday, Garrett Cole, Luis Galorme, Allard, Sabol, Bichette, Michael Harris II, Rosario, Englert, and Fulmer. And that's going to be Topps Chrome update into a 5-star. No, I wouldn't say anything super crazy. I mean, Peraza, Silver Ink out of 99 on the Inception. Ronald Acuna Crush and a Bryce Terang Photo Variation Green Speckle are probably the best hits so far. We're going to get something nice here, though. We're going to have the Luis Robert on the white for the White Sox. Oh, my bad. No, I was just making sure that I'm 90% sure, unless I left it out by accident. I sent you that Ronald Acuna Project 70. I just want to make sure that your son got it because you said he was a big Acuna fan. That's all. I figured it'd be something that's a little bit unique that he might enjoy. We got a 1 out of 5 George Kirby on the gold ink, golden grass. If I didn't put it in there, let me know and I'll make sure that I put it in there next time. But I'm pretty sure I dropped it in there. Should have been like in between some other stuff. On the golden graphs. On the orange 1 out of 5. Nice hit there for the Mariners. Going to Richard Thomas. Kirby's got some nasty stuff. They're like the top of the rotation is nasty. I was looking at their numbers. Like, how were they so bad last year? Yo, you tell her to come down and talk to me, Mark. I'll set her straight. Tell her man could be at the bar having random 22-year-old Baltimore fat chicks hitting on him. But instead he's in my card breaks. Not that there's anything wrong with a thicker woman, I was going to say. It's actually probably more my preference. Not sloppy, but thicker. But that's not the point. I was going to say, I've been in Baltimore. I was single in Baltimore whenever I got divorced the second time. I know what it's like out there. I know how thirsty you go down into Canton or whatever people are. Damn cesspool. You go to D.C., I was like, you don't even need to go to D.C. The ratio is like a 2-to-1 ratio. You don't even need to try. I will say buying a house right now is a pain in the ass. He said, or you could be at the bar. Just doubling up. We have Brandon Drury, Abreu, Cal Mitchell, Bello, Garcia, JT Realmuto, Adley Rutschman. By the way, this is a jumbo of actual, well, I wouldn't say actual, but of Topps Chrome, I was going to say. We have Cole, DeGrom, Stefanik, Aaron Judge, Mark Vientos on the purple speckle. On the 157 out of 299. I forgot you went down to spring training, man. My apologies. I just want to make sure that I didn't leave it on the table because I have like a ton of them that I'm actively selling on eBay too. But I was like, yo, like maybe he like it's one that is an Acuna that doesn't sell that well that like I think some kids would really like him if they're fans. We have Garrett Cole, Bichette, Alcantara, Ethan Small, Colas, Nick Lodolo. We have Evan Longoria, Sosa, Manny Machado, Anderson, Smith-Jigba. We have Betts, Yordan Alvarez, and Dansby Swanson on the refractor. We have Altuve, Arozarena, Pasquantino, Bubba Thompson, Freeman, John Gray, Masataka Yoshida. I thought you were going to go back to drinking Bud Light, Austin, after your cousin, a.k.a., I'm going to say, what's his name? Man, I can't think of his name now. All I can think about is Uncle Danny and grilled cheese, I was going to say. The dude where Bud Light's trying to save their credibility, they just signed him as like their person. We have Ruiz, Terang as their spokesman, Votto, Ramirez, Olsen, Adley Rutschman, Story, Albies, Webb, Marquez, Arenado, Conforto, which I tried to tell you all that Adley Rutschman don't sign shit. I was going to say Chris Bryant, Alvarez, and I've confirmed that with some people that have been down to spring. More than one person been down to spring training. We got Lowe, Massey. Everyone tries to make Adley Rutschman out to be a nice guy. I think he's a prick, but the kids like him. The kids like him, I guess. I mean, he's a good ball player. He's cute. No pun intended. I don't swing that way. If you do, you do. But it's a 38 out of 150 on the blue. But I know the girls love him, which is why he'll be the face of baseball at some point in time. We have Bryce Harper on the Prism Refractor and Oswaldo Cabrera. I have a Rays, Springer, Devers, C.J. Abrams, McMahon, Hayes, Brian Hayes. Yeah, see? Waldachuk, Hap, Bieber. I said he's too busy trying to catch the hurt from chicks down in Jimmy Seafood rather than, I was going to say, focusing on signing autographs for children. We have Gabriel Moreno, Will Benson. Oh, I mean, he's trying to catch them Dundalk diseases. We have Will Benson on the base autograph. If you're not from the area, you don't understand. I was going to say, the guys that are from Baltimore will get like what I mean by that. I was going to say, we have JT Realmuto, Alexis Diaz, J.P. Crawford, Jazz Chisholm, Chris Sale. I mean, nah, he's just throwing at the bartending staff, which they might as well be pay to play. We have Volpe, Carroll, Lewis. We have Ronald Acuna Jr., which we can't do the MVP buyback anymore. I was going to say we have Brett Batty, Spencer Strider, Juan Soto, and Kyle Stowers on the refractor. We have Robbie Ray, Suzuki, Wheeler, Tristan Casas, Shea Langeliers, Josh Bell, Luis Robert. I mean, I'll have Jimmy Seafood on my chest tomorrow. I was going to say, sponsor my softball team. We have Luis Ortiz, Laureano, Riley. We have Hunter Green, Acuna Jr., Vargas, Kershaw, Guerrero Jr., Outman, Meneses, Bo Naylor, Ezekiel Duran, Trey Turner, J.J. Bleday, Gore Green, Alex Bregman. We have Kyle Stowers, Bryce Terang, Cal Raleigh, Cody Clemens, Laborator, MJ Melendez, Smith, Charlie Blackmon, Yadier Molina, Hunter Brown, McClanahan, Prado, Yordan Alvarez, Gosman, and Moreno. Which, speaking of sponsors, if anybody has like a Little League team in the area that would like some sponsorship that's not going to try to be like, oh, I'll put you on a banner. They'll actually put me somewhere on the jerseys. So I'm interested, but yeah, I'm not paying whatever. Some of the prices are like extortion to be put on a banner with 8 other people that no one's looking at that damn banner when he plays kids baseball. Anyway, we got Correa. I want it whenever you go out in public and your kid's still wearing his jersey that they see my name, not some damn banner at the softball or at the baseball field. We have McCutchen, Ramirez, Peterson, Kyle Schwarber, Velasquez, Leover Peguero. And don't try to tell me that little kids travel teams don't sell out and have sponsors all over their jerseys, because I've seen them. We have Crawford, Tucker, because someone tried to give me that BS that they're not allowed to have sponsors on their jerseys. I was like, I've been having a sponsor when I was a little kid all the time. When I played Monroeville Travel when I was like 8 years old, the front of our jersey said Hills, which was like a damn department, like a Hills turned into Ames, which then I think Kmart or somebody bought them, which I don't know why Kmart had any acquisitions. I was going to say Kmart went out of business because they couldn't switch to an online model at all. We have Nelson Velasquez to the Cubs. But, yeah, I was going to say, try to say little kids' teams can't be sponsored or have a sponsor on their jersey is outrageous. We have Ruiz, Mullins, Peraza, Hall, Anthony Rizzo, Gallen, Michael Harris II, Edwin Diaz, Freed, Judge, Martinez. I have Jose Abreu, 126 out of 350 on the Fuchsia Speckle. Wow, I can still not think of that comedian's name. I thought it'd pop in my head. He was banned from Saturday Night Live and then just hosted it a couple weeks ago. We have Adley Rutschman, Mookie Betts, Brandon Drury, Abreu, Cal Mitchell, Bello, Garcia, JT Realmuto, Adley Rutschman, Garrett Cole, DeGrom, Stefanik, Nolan Gorman, Reese Hoskins, and Masataka Yoshida. And that's going to be the break. Or not the break, that's going to be the box. My apologies. There you go, Shane Gillis. There. Yeah, I could not think of his name to save my life. All I can see is Austin's face is Shane Gillis. Because I always make fun of it. I say, yo, man, someone go get your cousin. I was going to say. Him and Andrew Scholes are doing a show in L.A. I believe is it at the Staples Center? I think they sold out the Staples, or the Crypto Arena, Crypto.com Arena, whatever it's called now. But the Staples Center, I think they sold out the Staples Center like 3 nights. Andrew Scholes is another guy. If you like stand-up comedy, he's funny too. We have Ronald Acuna Jr. and Shohei Ohtani. What I like about both of those guys, though, is they bring their buddies with them. I was going to say in the sense of, like, they lift up other guys, like the dudes they came up with. Like, Andrew Scholes pretty much took Akash and made him popular, because Akash he's okay, but his actual comedy sucks. Like, his crowd work's good. We have Tanner Beebe, Buxton, Bleday, and Bo Naylor, but he elevated him so much that, I mean, Akash has been selling out places he goes to, too, which is kind of crazy. We have RPA 78 out of 99 on the Ezekiel Duran. Mark, I seen you said prices, but I couldn't look at it and then do the math. I don't verify anything while I'm breaking because I've had people try to literally, like, just absolutely take me to the cleaners. Be like, yeah, that sounds right. Ezekiel Duran right there. Is it one of the shorts or the movies that Shane Gillis did? Let's say, because if you haven't watched the oh, Mark said ignore that. I'll give you my phone number, Mark. You tell your girl to call me. I'll set her straight. Yeah, I didn't think the price was right. I was gonna say, but I just didn't want to double check. Yeah, I was like, I don't got time to double check, but I don't think that's the right price. I think out of the teams that are left, I think one's like $55 to start. I was gonna say. College basketball is interesting to me because some of the stuff sells like so well. Plus, with March Madness coming out, or coming, it could have some sleepers here. All right, first box of Luminaries. Good luck to everybody. And get a Gunnar Henderson, 11 out of 15. The better of the two Oriole rookies. The nice guy, the country boy. Let's say he's the youngest Oriole to hit a home run in debut. 831 out of 22. Going to the Orioles and Mike. Dylan, I expect this to be in Mike's package. No Baltimore specials around here, all right, buddy? I think it's because men's college basketball has become too spread out with NIL, where there's guys that are playing on teams they normally wouldn't be if it wasn't for NIL. And I mean that's why guys in football like Nick Saban are pretty much done. All the old school guys are retiring because they can't recruit anybody because they want to coach, man. They want to teach teenagers how to be grown men. They don't want to deal with trying to recruit people with money. Like, that's not what they wanted to do. And then we're going to have Adley Rutschman, a 10 out of 15. Mike, you got to send out $5 everybody in the break, man. I was going to say, another big hit. Doubling the hell up here for the Orioles with the Adley Rutschman on the 10 out of 15. I was going to say the Baltimore Bash brothers have come out to play in this break. I was going to say that is going to be the break. Congratulations to everybody that hit. For those that didn't, hopefully you better luck next time. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. Man, Big Randy here. Guys that prevent me from playing MLB The Show. And, hey guys, Mike has literally grabbed the Orioles like over and over and over again and has not been. I know other guys have been struggling too with some hits, but like, it's not like Mike doesn't grab the Orioles almost every single. I don't even know how Mike gets the word OS, the two letters OS, out so fast. There's times where he beats people, and there's guys that are trying to grab the Orioles 10 minutes later. And I was like, oh, like, that guy has. And I go back and look, and Mike's the first guy every time. I don't know how. My man has the fastest thumbs in the state of Alabama. I know you're not upset, man. I was going to say. I know no one's upset, I was going to say, but yeah, wild. I was going to say, when you go from really, really cold to hot. That's not you. We have Bryce Terang on the green speckle. On the photo variations, that is a nice hit for the Brewers. Randy Johnson on the chrome. Acuna on the crushed. Abreu on the fuchsia speckle. Jordan Alvarez on the pink. Rodon on the blue. Stowers on the blue. We have Freeman on the blue. Jose Barrios, little celebration for the Blue Jays. And then we're going to have Eloy Jimenez on the chrome. Which, man, maybe Jimenez will actually break out this year for once, even though he's like 30 years old now. We're going to have Will Benson on the base. Luis Robert on the base, which hopefully he plays well because I used a third-round pick in my keeper league to keep him. Hopefully he has another good year like he did last year with Mastrobuoni. Mark Vientos on the purple speckle. Velasquez on the base. Mastrobuoni again on the base for Stadium Club. Burdick on the base. We have Ezekiel Duran on the RPA for the Rangers. Peraza on the silver signings out of 99 for the Yankees. George Kirby, 1 out of 5 on the orange. And then we're going to have double Orioles, Henderson and Rutschman out of 15. 11 out of 15 and a 10 out of 15 coming out of the Luminaries. Nice hits there. And that's going to be the break. I appreciate y'all as always. We will run the full case of Breakers, the light Topps Chrome update here in a second. Give me 1 second to clean this up. And I will see you guys, let's say in like 10 minutes or so. I got to keep extending this damn. The Loupe break. I was like, the Loupe guy that pre-ordered Pokemon is going to get pissed. I was going to say, oh well. I mean, not oh well. Like, I hope he doesn't get super mad at me. Some of them Pokemon guys, man, they're ruthless. Say Dylan knows. I was going to say them Pokemon guys come in, try to haggle you all day. But my cousin, sister, brother is selling this box for 50 cents cheaper than you are. Like, why won't you give me that price? Anyways, guys, I will see y'all in a little bit. Appreciate you. Yeah, see you guys in a second.